Welcome back. Well, as promised, I am going to show you how to fix a snow globe with no water. I've got several of these, and these belong to the girls. And when they moved here a while back, they got left in a box in the garage, and they froze and broke. So, and because they're small, I couldn't find actual water or glass globes to fit them. So, and I used to take, or I know how to take snow globes, take them apart, clean them, all that stuff, put them back together with the water and the globes and all that stuff. I've done that forever. So this is one globe, and it's a Harry Potter globe. And this actually has 3 AAA batteries, and it has a light. And so once that's all, we get all that back in there, then that'll glue on there. And then this goes inside of here. And then on top of the globe, after it's all done, then this sits on top of it. So I had to dig out all of my spheres because I wasn't quite sure which size was going to fit the best. And I got the 3-inch, and then I got this one. And this one here is the best size. So that is what we're going to use today. And I am going to use Deep Pour by teexpert. And the reason is because you can pour up to 4 inches with teexpert and not have any issues. So I didn't want to chance sticking this in here because I only have one and have it be a problem with regular resin. So that's why I chose teexpert Deep Pour. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start pouring this in here. I have it all ready. And I was like, what is wrong with this? So it had something on the bottom. And I'm not going to have to worry about suspending that because it sits right on top of there just perfectly. So we're going to go ahead and start pouring this in here slowly. And if you see, there's no bubbles. Here's where we're going to get this inside of here. Because it looks like it's got just the perfect amount. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, now I got to push this down. Just like that. Guys, that couldn't be more perfect. And I got to push out an air bubble here. Come on. Out you go. got it. Got it, got it, got it. Now I have one over here. So the key is to hold this down. Oh, well, that did it. What a mess. I can't push. Okay, guys, I'll work this out. I'll show you how I end up getting it fixed. All right. See y'all when this is cured. Bye. Hi, everyone. Time to get this out of the mold. See what we can do here. See if it, I did end up having, because I had a bubble all the way around. And that's because trying to get that thing in there just right, it kept leaking out the side. So we're going to get this out of here and see if that's going to affect anything when I get it inside the globe. Just a second, guys. Okay, here we go. And voila, it's out. And see how that down there, I may have to put some resin down there to complete that. It's a little sticky still. Don't know if that's going to make a difference. But I'm going to have to fill that in definitely, because this has got to sit down inside there. I'm not going to do that right now because it'll make a mark. I think what I'll do is after I get it in there, after this is completely dry, then I need to set it down. Maybe if I use my gloves. Let it sit. And I don't know if putting alcohol in there was a bad idea or not. Guess we'll see. All right, guys. Well, we'll come back after this has been sitting here and see if we can't get this all together. I did want to show you guys, I did make some extras with a bunch of this resin that's left over that I've been using. This is one of those little bowls. I had purple, rose gold, and white left over, so I made one of these bowls. Look at that. Is that not cool? I ended up with bubbles because the resin was that really thick, and so I ended up with some bubbles, but you can't really tell. So that's how that one turned out. It turned out really cool. And with the the purple, white, and rose gold, I poured it into the hippo. And then with the blue and the green and the white, I poured it into the rest of the hippo. So he's Mr. Hippo. So now she has a companion. And then I also poured into the bowl the same way I did that one. So we'll get that out of here and see what it looks like. I just love these little bowls. And then that's how that one turned out. Cute little things. So now Caitlin's got quite a few to choose from. So, all right. Well, you guys, I will be back later this afternoon. I have to go vote. And we will come back. Hopefully that will be okay. And we'll get that all together. And I'll show you guys what it takes to get those put back together. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, guys, see you this afternoon. All right, bye. Hey, everyone, welcome back. Look at this. Now that it's sat all day and had a chance to become not sticky, look at that. Perfect. No bubbles. I went in and washed it off at the sink because it had all that fluff from the paper towel when I first took it out. So now I'm going to show you how we put this together. So here's the base, and there's that and this. So basically this is going to sit down inside there, and look, you're not even going to be able to tell, but I think in order for this to sit up enough to see the whole thing, I'm gonna have to fill that with some UV resin, I think. Because when you set that down like that, how they had it in there was glue. They had it sitting up. They had this whole thing in here full of glue, and then that's how they had that suspended up in the air. Because when I cleaned that out of there, the glass was literally clear down inside there, but it was up in the air. So I need to figure out how I'm going to get that to sit right like right there. I think actually like right there. Because normally these plugs that they put in these are as big around as this. So this one is just a tad unusual because the plug is supposed to snap into there and fit. So I think, and I need to make sure I get this in here right. This is supposed to be facing this way. So I think for right now, I'm going to have to get UV resin down inside there and get that hole filled. I know if I fill it with resin, it's just going to leak out all over. So I think I'm just going to have to build me up with UV. Just layer it, keep layering it until I get it up to at least this here. Might be a challenge, but I think I can get the challenge accepted. So I need to find me a cup that this will sit on that will not make a mark like that one. Let me grab a microfiber cloth. See if that would help. We're going to use Light Wish here and hope that we don't get any bubbles. So I'm going to go ahead and go with my first round here. I'm going to let that cool off. And then we'll go in with our second layer. So you guys see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to put you on pause and do the next layer, and I'll be RB. Hey everyone, welcome back. My phone died. I am truly sorry about that. Had to get her charged back up. So are we ready to get this back together? I got that all built up there. I decided we're going to use a glue gun to get this in here because I don't think it's going to be beneficial to use UV resin. So basically what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to build up a bead around here. What did I do with my glasses? Better put those on so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to build up a bead inside of here so that I can set it up against that. Let me try it this way first. Okay, so there's that. Now, let me see when I set it down inside there. See, now it has something to sit on top of. So now I can go in there, make sure it's sit correctly. I need to make sure it's facing the front too. That. Make sure it's squared up correctly. Just like that. Make sure it looks right. Look at it from the front here. There. Maybe a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, perfect. All right, so now I just need to start running glue all the way around inside there. And then once that's done, make sure we stayed. Yep. Then we turn this around, just like that, and then we'll hot glue that on. Make sure it doesn't really matter which way it goes, just as long as it's on there. This is really a simplistic, based on that, how simple that is. I just pop that off there. And now on a normal basis, I would use silicone inside of there. But because this isn't water, we don't need to worry about that. And I think I'm going to run super glue around this instead of hot glue, just in case, because we don't want that to pop off. They just had hot glue on here, but we're going to make sure that it stays. That's not going anywhere now. Okay, get a couple of batteries. I just want to make sure this works. And it also plays music. Now I'm going to have to clean it up. Goodness, that's loud. So that's what it looks like when it lights up. And it changes colors. Gosh, it's loud. All right, so that's what that looks like. Now, this hat, see where it was glued before? I think they just glued it on with hot glue, and then that just sits on there like that. Okay, let's see if this is hot enough. This thing heats up pretty quickly. And just like that, voila, Harry Potter snow globe complete. And it has no water in it, so it can never be broken. What do you think? Does it look authentic? Can you see that? I think it turned out great. Looks just like it did before, except for you can't shake it. But at least she has it now, and it's she can still turn it on, and now she don't have to worry about getting it broken. But it still works, still looks good, still looks the same. Yeah. There it is. so loud. So there you go, guys. That's how you fix a snow globe when you can't find a glass globe to put water in to make it the right size. Just make it out of resin. Well, there you go, guys. There's my tutorial on how to fix a snow globe when you can't find a glass globe. Just make it out of resin. All right, y'all. Something new, something different. Just to recap, I did use the teexpert deep pour resin on this, and it did really well. Did really well. All right, y'all. That's all for me on this one. I do have another one of these to fix. Don't know when I'll do that. It's one of Riley's, and it's actually a Disney snow globe that I was actually standing next to her when this broke. She just picked it up and it just shattered. So, but you know, glass eventually, and this snow globe was mine many years ago, and I gave it to her, and she just picked it up and it broke. So it's probably 20 plus years old. I'll show it to you guys. Of course, it's Halloween, duh. But this one definitely has the plug inside of it. It's as big as the opening, which is how that one should have been. This is what goes inside of it. It's a Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. And then this goes on top. So basically, I'm going to have to unscrew this. See, that one there just glued on. This one literally unscrews. And it's a Disney globe. And I'm trying to figure out. This one is also a 2.5 inch. They just are really small and you just can't really find them. But so this is the next one on the list that needs to be fixed. So we'll see. If I still can't find a globe, then we may be doing the same exact thing with this one and fixing it too. But at least now you know, if you have snow globe parts laying around and you need to fix it, but you can't find a globe, now you know how you can fix it. It may not be the same as with water in it. I mean, I could have put glitter, you know, in that, but then you have to risk the chance of it all sinking to the bottom. And, you know, so, but there you have it. All right, y'all. Tell me what you think about this. I'm really curious what you think about that. I mean, if you guys have snow globe parts laying around your house that you didn't know what to do with, or if you've wondered if it could be done, and now you know how to fix it. So there you go. All right, everyone. Well, leave me your comments. Let me know if you have pieces laying around that you saved or whatever, and now you know how to fix them. Leave me your comments. Tell me what you think. Hit that like button, and heck, share it if you know somebody that has snow globe pieces laying around and don't know how to fix it. Show it to them. Tell them this is how you can fix it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you would. I'm on the climb to 5,000 subscribers, and I would really like to have you on my channel so that you can see all these wonderful things that I do on here. I'm a master of all trades. I can do just about anything. So anyway, have a great evening, you all, and we will see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.